Alright, welcome back to another one of my classes. This is Crystal Veda with Simple Listing Solutions, and today what I'd like to talk to you about actually is a often overlooked and possibly very powerful tool that real estate agents can use to get short sale listings in this market. And what I'm talking about is a take one flyer. And the design obviously has a lot to do with the power of the tool, but let me show you a tool that we've created that our agents are using and having incredible success with. And again, this is just a take one flyer, and how they're using this is at open houses. And let's talk about open houses for a minute, and then I'm going to come back and talk about the flyer. You know, I was always very successful with my open houses and at least getting one more deal from an open house. So my objective with an open house was to obviously sell the house, but during the course of having that house on the market, getting another listing from that open house. Worst case scenario, okay, a good buyer who's going to go out and do another transaction with me, but I would always look for listings to come from an open house. And the way I would manifest that would be by staging and engaging and driving a lot of traffic to the open house, getting the neighbors to come in. There's ways to do that you'll learn if you hang around this process with us. We'll teach you all that stuff. But I would never put a flyer box out in front of my listings, and the reason for that is people come by and they take a flyer and they leave and they don't come back and see the property because they'll look at the flyer and they'll look at the picture and they'll go, and kind of based on that they'll make a decision. When the fact of the matter is, if they were to come inside the house at an open house and take a look around, they might have an entirely different experience of the house. Plus I get to engage with them and see if I can convert them into a client. So having a take one flyer out on the street does not serve my purpose, and it doesn't really serve my client's purpose either. And it's just a matter of educating them and letting them know sort of the science behind it. I want them to call, I want them to come over. So when they do come to the open house, what do I want to have happen? Well, I'm going to give you some dialogue skills right now, really simple. So imagine I'm at an open house and some folks come into my open house, and I'm going to greet them as they come through the door. And the words I'm going to say are this. I'm going to say, "Hi folks, how are you? What neighborhood home do you live in?" And the reason I ask them that question, what neighborhood home do you live in, is because I want to know, are they a homeowner across the street, down the road? Are they somebody who owns a home in the neighborhood and they're coming over to check out, you know, what are things selling for? Or are they a buyer? So they'll identify themselves. So, "Hi folks, how are you? What neighborhood home do you live in?" And if they say, "Oh, we live right down the street in the blue house on the corner." "Oh, well, that's great. Nice to meet you. Come on in." Or they may say, "You know, we just drove in. We followed your signs." Perfect. So that's the dialogue opener. "Hi folks, what neighborhood home do you live in?" Next question out of my mouth is, "Are you thinking about buying or selling? I mean, you're out looking at houses. Are you thinking about buying or selling?" And you know what they'll say? "Oh, we're just looking." And I know that they're going to say that. 99.9% of the time, "Oh, we're just looking," which is fine. So I'll say, "Hey, that's great. Take a look around. If you have any questions, feel free to, you know, ask. I'm happy to answer your questions. But listen, before you get started, I've got something for you." And then I go to my take one. And this take one has got a free offer on it. It's got a beautiful color photo of what looks like a hardback book called The Homeowner's Guide to Real Estate Short Sales. It's got a really compelling headline. It says, "Sell your home for less than you owe the bank, avoid foreclosure, and get your lender to pay all of the sales costs for free." And it talks about this book and all the information that's inside this book. Inside this book, you'll discover how you can stop the bank from foreclosing on your home and ruining your credit without it costing you a penny. You'll also discover the 3 most common mistakes most homeowners are making right now to try and avoid foreclosure, an easy step-by-step process for completing a real estate short sale with a certified real estate pro and expert loss mitigation negotiator at no cost to you, and the big loan modification scam, don't get ripped off, as well as why your lender will help you sell your home for less than you owe without it costing you a penny. And then there's some nice testimonials on here, and then my web address, my URL. And it says, for a limited time, you can get this $37 ebook for free. To learn how to avoid foreclosure step by step using real estate short sale, visit, and then it drives them to my URL. And then I've got my little gold badge down here, it says short sale expert, certified short sale expert. So this is the take one flyer. And when I hand this to them, I'm going to say, "So listen folks, you know, this may or may not apply to you, but I bet you know somebody. And listen, if you or anybody you know owes more on their home than it's worth and would like to avoid a foreclosure and sell it using a real estate short sale, doesn't cost them a penny, they can save their credit and you know, sell their home for current market value, and the lender will pay all the sales fees." Give this to them. They can go to this website and they can get this book. It's a powerful book. It's a $37 book, and they can get it for free for a little while, and it'll walk them through the process. And that's for you. And then I hand them this take one. And we have agents out there doing that right now, and they're getting listings from it. And you can do the same thing. So if you'd like to know more about this tool and a variety of other really powerful tools for getting short sale listings, check us out over at www.simpleListingSystem.com and send us an email or give us a phone call. I'd love to talk to you and answer your questions and see if we can help you get some more short sale listings like I know we can. Thanks for checking us out today. Make it a great one. Bye.